Rekeem, not the result we wanted in the end today. What's your thoughts on the performance?
I think, as always, we can take a lot of positives from second half. We was a lot more front foot and we started to play more and trust each other a lot more. I think it's always difficult as a team when you go 2 goals behind in it, but it makes it more clearer what you want to do. You've got to go all out and try and get 3 points or a point to get yourself back in the game. So I think it's obviously bittersweet because we started really poorly, but I think getting back in the game and obviously positives again like last week.
It was quite similar to Friday's game. We came out the much better side in the second half. What was it that Gary said at half time?
He just said obviously we needed to get closer to them because obviously good teams you always want to be in their faces, you always want to be tight to them because they have good players and they can obviously punish you in what happened in it. So I think that was the slight tweak that happened, and fortunately enough we got a goal quite early on for myself and you could feel the momentum change in the game in it. We had another chance with Sparksy hit the post. Football's just moments in it, and you like to hope moments fall for you in it, and obviously there's only one today.
For yourself, you've had to obviously work hard to get yourself back into the team, and you came on at half time and scored within 58 seconds. You must be really pleased to get your first goal for the club.
Yeah, I'm delighted. As a midfielder, I've always wanted to be a goal scoring midfielder, so more than happy to contribute when I can, and it was very quick as you mentioned in it. So I'm happy to get my first for the club, and hopefully I can score again in the future, and hopefully it leads to 3 points because it's always better when you score and it's 3 points as well, innit?
There's so many players at the club fighting for those positions in central midfield.
Yeah.
Can't think off the top of my head, I think 7 or 8. Is it a fun competition fighting for those places?
Yeah, no, of course. I think it's healthy competition at the end of the day. Your position's not guaranteed no matter where you've come from. Very high quality players. Obviously, Kev been at quite a high level. For myself, when you get your opportunity, you just have to make sure you take it with both hands and do the things that the managers ask from you. But yeah, healthy competition, it makes you get better each and every day in it. So it's normal.
It's back-to-back losses for the club now, which is obviously not what we want going into the big game next Saturday against Plymouth. But are you guys just going to wipe a clean slate and go into that game like a normal game? Yeah,
in the season you win some and you lose some. Obviously you can't be down for too long because the game's round the corner, and it's a big game for the football club being a derby. So I think we have this journey back now. We go back to training and iron out our wrongs. Have some clarity between us, and it's a new game, it's a new opportunity to go and get 3 points. And like you said, we've bounced back many times. It's a really good team with experienced guys, big characters that have been at levels and been up and down in football, and it's part of the process. So yeah, man, we'll be back.
Finally, over 400 fans travelled up here again, near enough 4-hour drive. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Yeah, as always, we appreciate your support, coming out to support us. It's not the easiest of journey, and they always come out to support us, and it gives us that extra push. So yeah, obviously we're going to need you for the rest of the games in the season because we want to finish as high as possible. So thank you for your support, and obviously keep it coming in numbers. Appreciate you.
Brilliant. Cheers, Rekeem.